Welcome to 1872, and welcome back to Transport Fever, watching one of our trains going back from one city to another. I do believe it, well, it looks like a passenger train. It looks like that's going from South Bend to Long Beach. How we doing? How about if we turn actually the HUD back on? That helps. 55 of 56, so we're getting a lot of passengers, which is great. Trains making money. Everyone's making money, but I'm spending it faster than what we're earning it because we're slowly building up our empire on this map. How we doing here? What's this train? This train's going to be hauling fuel for fuel. The fuel is kind of just because, well, 1872. Everything is done with horse and buggy, so it's taken a while. I don't really want to set up a train just to bring oil, crude oil to be made into oil. So we're taking oil from here, crude oil, making oil here, and then being transported over here to make fuel, and then it's being brought over to this platform over here where that's where the fuel's being transported to. That's really not going to help out too much until actually we get some vehicles on the road. As for last time, we went ahead and got ourselves a brick production going, and that is doing pretty darn good. Actually, you can see here we got 85 bricks waiting to be transported. I do believe the train left not long ago. Actually, here it is. And yeah, it's full. She's full there, Captain. 56 out of 56. Or conductor, I probably should say, being a train. So we're going to let that run on through. Some other things have been, have come along. So if we go to our truck depot and we go to buy, and not for passenger, which kind of sucks, but cargo, I thought this is great. This just barely came up just before I hit record. And yeah, horse-drawn carriage. And also we got one with side stakes. So the ones we got running can carry 4. And I thought, this is going to be great. Jumped up to 5. So is it worth upgrading the ones I have now to 5? Probably not. But going in the future now, we can get those instead of the 4s. So yeah, we got horse and carriage doing the same thing here. Taking the lovely stone and being made over here into bricks. But what I think we're going to be focusing on a little bit today is, because we put this platform down in Tampa. This is cargo for Tampa. Tampa does not really give a rat's behind about bricks, but Philadelphia does. So I'm thinking we're going to take some train tracks, and we're going to come around this, I'm going to call it a lake, I guess, because it's not an ocean, but yeah, definitely be a lake. I think we'll bring some train tracks around here to Philadelphia, and then I'm also thinking about running some train tracks around to here, maybe stop at Rancho Cucamonga, I think that's how you would say it. And then maybe get on down to New York City. That'll be more of a passenger train. I'm not going to be bringing food or fuel down here yet. We're having a hard enough time with Long Beach and South Bend getting fuel, let alone trying to get it all the way down here. So yeah, we'll be setting up a bigger depot here. Somewhat a cargo and passenger depot here. And right now just a passenger depot down in New York City. So we're going to be working on this today. What is my loan? I think I can borrow up to 100 million. I got the mod that allows me to do that. Okay, I'm only at 38. I want to say only for 1870s. That's a lot of cash. All right, let's get focused on this, shall we? So Philadelphia, they do want bricks. Now, I want to put the platform over here, but I just want to make sure I don't disturb the area that wants the bricks. And that is all over here. So if I disturb anything here, that's fine. I say it's fine. The people of Philadelphia may say otherwise. Let's demolish. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm not going to put the game on pause. We'll let it run. So hopefully that the roads don't start jutting back out here pretty quickly. So here, yes, we're going to go ahead and do buildings, cargo. And you know me, 2 tracks, 2 40s. That's what we're going to go with. And look at that. They already put a road in. You sneaky little people. We're going to put this in like so. So there's the cargo, but while we're here, let's exit out of there. Oh boy, I hope I can remember now because it's been about a week. Let's go ahead and configure. So we want to go over here. Passenger platforms. That's for cargo. That's for passengers. So we'll snap these down here. Come on, snap in there. And now, of course, we need some tracks. Philadelphia wants to expand. I just demolished some roads and they're like, no. We want to do more. Passenger buildings. I think this determines on how many passengers it can hold, I think. I'm not sure if that's how it works. You can let me know in the comments below if that's how it goes. All right. This road, can we just say no? Thank you. And then, okay, go back into configure. And we will put some, like, smaller passenger ones down here. Do I want some cargo buildings so it holds more cargo? Yeah, we'll slap a cargo one here. That will slap in there. Will that work? I mean, I think so. I'm really not sure if that's how this is going to work out or not, but that's what I did. You can let me know in the comments below, like I said, if I did that wrong. I'll try to keep that house there. Let's go ahead and put a road in. So if I were to... Yeah, that road is going to be in the way, isn't it? So I just want to make sure that connects. And they already put a... I can't believe they already put a road in here. They really just can't wait to expand. That's too close. That's good. And in order for this to connect... Boy, that looks kind of odd, doesn't it? No! Why not? Collision there. Of course. Let's try to demolish that. Alright, we'll come over here a little bit. Yeah, I know. That looks terrible. Bear with me. Because it's not going to get any better. Why won't that connect to that? Do I want to get rid of... Well, let's just go ahead and we'll bring this all the way across to here. And then we'll put a smaller road in here. Because I think it does have to be connected that way, or else it's not going to work. And then we'll just do that. Not the greatest, I know. Oh, and then, oh yeah, we got this little section down here. Yep. Be gone there, buddy. We didn't need you anyways. And then just... Wait, is that going to work? Or... No. That looks terrible. I know. I know. I'm going to say like I always do. I'm going to come back and fix that at some point. You can start laughing now because... yeah, who knows? So, the cargo is... Why is it showing me... Why? See, that should be back... The cargo's over here, and the passengers are over here. But I want to focus on the cargo first. Because that's what we got coming out of Tampa? I think that's Tampa, right? It should be. So, let's see. We want to go around... you know what? Probably stay on this side of the road, then cut across. Yeah, we got to come all the way over to... Oh, wait a minute. Am I getting... Oh, all the way over there. Yeah, that is Tampa. That is Tampa. All right. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and demolish that. We'll come out and start going like so. Get the initial run going, and of course we'll double up in a bit. Going to be a little bit of a scenic route here. I do need to... How are we going to do this? That is a good question. Am I going to be able to... You're not going to be able to sneak through here, and if I do, it's going to slow me down quite a bit. All right, so instead of trying to squeeze around that way, let's try going around the back side. But then making that corner is going to be a pain. Can I just get rid of that? Can I sell that or just get rid of it? Is that a thing? Wait, can I just, wait, can we do this? No, I can't demolish it myself. Of all places to have a factory, it's kind of like the, I don't want to say the worst spot, but it kind of sucks. All right, so the train will slow down to 83, but right now, guess what? It's 1870. We don't have many trains that can do that anyways, so we'll loop around that. And this is what we're aiming for, right up there. Let's go on this side of the logging camp, shall we? Kind of swerving around this part of the lake now as well. This is going to want to go, if I do it as the bird flies or the crow flies, that should be on that one there. And yes, connect. Alrighty, and now just double up. So we'll be running a separate train on down to here. So we got the bricks going from Tampa on up to Frisco. And I think they're even going as far as Long Beach. At least I thought they were. I might be wrong on that. Could be just going to Frisco. And again, eventually on this map, I want to have a huge hub for all the trains to connect. But for now, we're just trying to get some cities up and going, get some money flowing on in because, as I said, I'm spending it faster than I'm making it. But once we get some of the infrastructure put down, it all works out, or you would hope. All right, so the passenger train needs to come on out. And yes, you need to hook up to that one there. But you also need to hook up to that one there. All right, that's good. And also, we need to, out of here, we need you to cross over like so. Now we need some signals, of course. We'll put that signal there. We will also put a signal there. We'll put a signal there. Because that's got a train's got to wait to come in if there's more one passenger train. But we're only going to be running one passenger train to begin with. So it should not be a big deal. This long of a system, let's go ahead and put some signals further on down the line here. So we'll pop some there. And we'll also pop some somewhere in there. And that should be good. All right, so that will get Philadelphia up and going with some bricks. I do have a train depot here, right? Somewhere? Yeah, right here. So we can get a cargo train, start delivering some bricks from Tampa to Philadelphia and back and forth. And that's all it's really going to be doing currently. They do want some goods. I'm going to call those some goods. I didn't really check to see if we got any goods to be made around here because actually Rancho Rancho wants some as well. Do we have anything around here making that stuff? Is there any one way on down here by New York City? So that's not too bad. Does it show me the recipe for what it needs? So either plastics or steel. Alrighty. And we do got some steel here, and that's going to need some iron ore and coal, I would assume. That's a whole lot. That's stone. That seems a big progress for goods right now, and I'm nowhere near ready for that. But, yeah, I think we'll be setting up just a passenger train. Let's see, I got $1 million left. I think we'll come down to New York City. And let's see, how do I want the platform in New York City? Because we have to think of in the future of where trains can go from New York City. Obviously, coming from Philadelphia, maybe I'll swing past Rancho, like I said, and put a passenger platform there along with New York City. New York City doesn't really have anything to the right of it other than Scottsdale. And to the left, Olaf. So really, there's nothing branching out of New York City. Maybe Scottsdale in the future. So I guess I could just have the platform just come like straight in if I wanted to. And maybe we'll plop it down maybe a little bit out of town, or maybe I should put it up here. Next to there, because if I ever do cargo out of that, I could add that to it. All right, let's go buildings, passenger, 240s, make sure that's all set. Let's rotate that in. If I snap that there, does that... Ooh, I'm trying to figure out where it's going to capture that there. It almost has to go like... Yeah, like right there. Right up to there. Do you want to do that? I did. Probably not the best, but that's where we did it. Rancho. And let's see here with the train tracks coming out of there. Probably just stay on this side of the road. We'll go around that there. And maybe we'll just throw this down somewhere. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to rotate this because the train tracks... All right, so he's going to throw it there. You can see I put a lot of thought into that one there. I think it'll work out just fine. So he hopes. All right, so we'll start on this side. And guess what, folks? I ran out of cash. Surprise, surprise. Let's borrow some more money because, you know, it's a video game. Doesn't mean a whole lot. All right. Yes, back to some tracks here. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I didn't really look too hard here, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and just snap that in like so. Go through the woods here. Go right along the beach. And if I come in as we say, the crow flies, we want to snap that into there for now. Yeah, so now this one here, going back. I didn't start at the platform because I want to think about things a little bit while I run this, which doesn't give me a whole lot of time because it's going to take me very little time to throw this on in, actually. Do I need any crossover there? I don't think so. Because everything from here definitely be going to New York City. Alright, we'll start from this side here. A little bit of a tight bend to start off with, but we're leaving the platform so it doesn't hurt us too much. Don't know how close I can get to factories and Transport Fever 2, but that is looking... That's looking good. And then, as the crow flies, yes, we're going to put a little bit of a bridge in. I don't like that too much. It says collision. I beg your pardon? how about if we try... So the second I go over water, it says collision. Why is that? Alright, can we... Okay, we went up, yes. Can we come back down? Can we come back on down to Earth? That did not come back on down to Earth. It should. Go flat. Okay, how come it doesn't give me the option here to go flat? Still says collision. Now it doesn't. Well, that's when you don't argue with it. Once it's happy, you should be happy. Alright, then we'll just snap that together like so. Alright, come back to New York City. And hopefully this will go across no problem. Let's get herself up to Rancho. Now, we do have another steam locomotive that was invented, if you will. So we got a couple more choices, or a extra choice if you want to say it that way. So, from here we will need to... You're going to let me cross here? Too much curvature, but you will let me cross there. Good. Signals. Yes, you want to go that way. And of course, that's that way. That all looks good. We'll throw signals in here and there. And yeah, we'll do that and that. All right, we got signals in. I think we're all good, except for here. I think I am going to double up on the platform here already. Yeah, we can do that. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. Click on this. Configure. Tracks. But who am I kidding? I mean, I'm going to do this eventually anyways, right? And then platforms for passengers. Okay, let's take care of this now, which means I'm going to delete that so we can come in a little bit better. So right now, no cargo going further currently, so that's where the cargo is going to stop. Let me go ahead and... I don't know if I... No, let's not do that. As for here... Get rid of that. Track. No, that's going to have to go here as well. Alright, this is not going to snap into there. Construction not possible. All right, may have to redo this crossover, I suppose. That one, I mean, looks fine. So if I can, you know, match it. All right, and now you should just... Why? Why? All right, how about if I run it backwards? For some reason, it didn't mind that. And just to... Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out the passenger train. So I think I'm going to run it from Fresno. We'll do one in Tampa. And come on straight on through. Tampa is going to need... This is cargo only currently, right? Yeah, it's cargo only. So we got to get this up and going. Should I get the... Yeah, let's get a train going for running the bricks down to Philly. I'm wondering if I should... Maybe the cargo train that's already running, I should just, when it comes back, stop here, get bricks, run to Philly, instead of buying another entire train. Actually, that should be it right there. Tampa bricks. Manage line. So it goes, it actually is going to Long Beach. Is Long Beach wanting bricks? Oh no, I know what I'm having it do, I think. I think it's coming up here to maybe grab food to bring it back to Frisco. Well, after Long Beach, it's going to stop back at... Hang on a second. After Long Beach, it comes back to Tampa. And then it's going to go to Philadelphia. And then come on back. But the one thing it's not doing... Did I not make a crossover for the cargo? I did. So why are you not crossing back over? So when you come back, I want you... Stop 4. You should be on platform number 1. Why are you not coming back on the other side up here, though? You should be able to cross over to this side. Why is that train ignoring the signal? I feel like I goofed up that line somehow. Alright, so after Long Beach, you're going to come back to Tampa. And I want you... Give me a moment, because I definitely screwed up something, because now this is all... I think this is all backwards. Platform 2... Platform 1. Wait, did I just, yeah, I think I got it corrected that quick. Alright, I think we're all good on that front. All right, so I just goofed up what stop was on what platform in Tampa on the way through. So the right-hand side, that should be going that way. That should be going that way. Yes, that all looks good. All right, Philadelphia should be getting some bricks, almost. Because another thing I need to do is I need to set up a couple of stops. So we need buildings for cargo. So I need to place you, I guess, right there would be good. I never connected those streets up right there. And they want bricks all over here. If I were to put it there, It gets rid of 2 buildings. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much now, does it? It gets rid of 3 buildings. 1 building would be removed. And oh no, you didn't put it close enough to the street. I was looking at buildings and not what I was looking for. Well, all right. I should be able to do that. There we go. And also over here, can we... Yeah, we'll do that. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to set up a new line here. New line. And this is going to be Philly local cargo. I don't want to name it Philly cargo because I may have to do something else with that in the future. I may have a train just coming down here. So if I just say local, that'd be good. Click on to station. There to there is good. And I don't really have any depots nearby, so probably just best to throw one on down. So, buildings. And we'll just plop it out of town here. And then we're going to go ahead and buy. Asian horse-drawn carriage with side. What does that do? That moves cargo. I might as well just use the one that moves all types of cargo for 5 instead of getting this one for 5 and getting some stuff. I might as well go for all of them. Let's do 1, 2, 3. That should be good enough. And you can go on the Philly local cargo. Oh yeah, the only thing I don't have set up is a bus route for passenger train. That's what we need to do, don't we? Oh yeah, I was working on, before I got sidetracked, on the bricks. I was going to upgrade this, of course, for passengers. So, let's go ahead and configure this one here. Let's add some tracks. So, and, oh, wait a minute. Before you put tracks down, how about platforms for passengers would be good. All right, now we'll throw in some tracks. And yep, we're going to double up right away. Wait, can I not throw that? Why won't that throw down? I think the icon was in the way. And then we'll do another passenger platform on this side. And honestly, the cargo is on this side, and that's fine. But we are going to passenger buildings. Again, I don't know if these really matter too much. Sure. Probably not quite lined up that well, but as we know, I don't usually do things too well. That looks pretty good. Then, of course, we will snap that into there. And then we'll just snap that into there. Sure, that will work. All right. So we know Frisco's all set for passengers. Tampa is not. So, yes, we need some bus stops. If I go to buildings, passengers, bus stops, that's what we need. So we'll throw you down there. And really, Tampa's not big enough. Trying to see that. That almost covers the entire town. I think I'll put it here, though, just in case. If they expand here, I can always put a stop in later on. Let's keep on this tab here. We'll set up the routes in just a moment. Wait, where's Philadelphia? All right, so Philadelphia, yes, we're going to put a bus stop in there. We will throw a bus stop in here. I'm going to connect these roads here in just a moment. And then we'll throw one in there. Rancho, well, I haven't set up a road there yet, have I? All right, well, we'll come back to that in just a bit. As for New York, well, they are a ways out of town. So we'll throw one in, of course, at the train station. We'll throw one in there. We'll throw one in there. And we'll throw one in there as well. Yes. New line. And this will be called New York City and just New York City bus. And let's see, we'll start. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? I always try to start with a train. Then I'll just come to here, to there, to there. Interesting route that they're taking. Instead of going down the road and coming back out, unless those roads aren't connected. Oh, they are not. Well, that's okay for now. All right, so New York City is all set. Yes, so Rancho needs a little bit of work. All right, so some streets. First off, yes, we'll come to there. No, wait, let's go a little bendy, so it's not completely square there, and we'll do a little bit of that as well. Kind of make a circle. Buildings. All right, so bus stop. Of course, there. I will put one there, and I think I'll just slap one there. Okay, so new line. And this will be called Rancho Bus. Go. And then I don't think I did the Philly bus yet, right? I don't think so. I did Philly cargo, but not Philly bus. And that is going to go from here to there. To there and done. But yeah, let me go ahead and I think they're using this street right here. All right, so we got a depot here. We need to buy passenger. Oh, American Stagecoach. When did that come in? That can handle 5 people. We will get 1, 2, 3, and this is all going to go on Philly Philly bus. How far is Rancho? Rancho's not that far, so I think we'll just use the same depot. And same thing. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to go on the Rancho bus. Did I do the Tampa route? I don't think I did a Tampa. No, I did not. New line. Tampa bus. And then, of course, that's going to go from there to there. I got a depot right here. And just get 3 of them. Okay, and that just leaves New York City to buy for. And New York City, I will put down a depot. And the thing is, they do have a little bit of a trot to get down to the bus station. I might buy 4 of them for this one. And New York City bus. All right, so now we got some bus action happening in a lot more cities. I still got the $7.5 million, but I owe a lot of cash, of course. So now I need to set up a train route. And it's going to be for passengers, and it's going to go from Frisco to Tampa to Philly to Rancho to New York City. So I think I'll just call the train Frisco to New York City. So new line, Frisco to NYC. All right, so make sure I click on the passenger side of things. You haven't connected the train tracks yet. Well, yeah, we'll get that in a moment. And then back to New York City, and then back to Rancho, then back to Philly, then back to Tampa. Yes, it'd be good if we had the train tracks connected, wouldn't it? Let's get that fixed here. And you, I want you to go like so. Into there. And into there. Let's put signals there and there. Also one here. Nope, that's not where I wanted that one. That one should be fine. And then everyone else is happy, I hope. All right, let's see what that line looks like here. That is Frisco. Oh no, we need some work being done here. So that line's not looking great. Frisco, New York City. That's looking good. Why? Wait. Why are? Oh, because yeah, you need to go on Frisco. You're coming back, so you need to be on platform. Wait, what? Yeah, I realize that. I'm trying to get it over to... Why is it showing me the cargo on the left when that should be... This should be the passenger over here. Give me a moment to try to figure out on how to switch this. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so this is the green route I need to figure out. All right, yeah, give me just a moment. I'll get this squared away at some... I'll fix it. It'll be fixed. I hope. Okay, now I'm up in Frisco. I got everything all set on the other stops, but the one thing I haven't done in Frisco yet was, well, I don't have the passenger side connected to the train tracks here. So we need to work on that as well. So yeah, just one thing after another, but this should be rather simple. One would hope. Let's bring these train tracks out a bit before we merge over into there like so. And then that should snap into there like that. Do a little, of course, crossover. Let's get some signals here to make sure people know. Actually, I could have put that one there. And we got to put one there. All right. Now, let's see what that Frisco train is looking like. That is looking all correct. So the green is what we want to see. Of course, traffic, you want to be on the right. Oncoming traffic is on the left. And yeah, we can see that. I think we're all set in that regard. So we'll run the whole route, make sure that we got green on both sides. And yeah, you can see arrows are going that way. Those are coming back the other side. Coming around here to Philadelphia. Should be on both sides of the track, which we are. Lovely. Down to Rancho. That's looking good. And then, of course, on down to New York City. All right, so now all we need is a train. And yes, the depot for us is going to be right here. This could get rather expensive. How much money have I got? Well, I got a decent amount of money. So, of course, we got no electric, got no diesels. All we got is steam. And this is the latest one to come out, the Baldwin Class 56. These are the original trains that we had, only ones we had capable to us. 70 kilowatt, 40 kilometers an hour were the best that could do. We then got this one for 130 kilowatts, 45 miles an hour. This is 284 kilowatt at 60 miles an hour. Sorry, kilometers an hour. It is $1 million for the train, but I'm going to add that. And then, of course, we want passenger car with clear story. That holds 16. That one holds 14. I say we go with these because, again, money is not a problem here, right? So we're going to add 1, 2, capacity 64. I would like a capacity of 150. That will do it. Problem is, it costs almost $8 million. So, yeah. Buy for $7,756,462. Ouch. Yes, we want you to go on the Frisco, New York route, please. And I think I'm going to paint this one green because I need this one to make the money. Details. Wait, overview. Wait, I think I got to go in here. Manage line. Forgot how to change colors. That's the color for the line, not the color for the train. How does one change the color? Manage vehicles. Forgot how to change the color. I've done it before on Transport Fever 2, but yep, drawing a blank right now. But meanwhile, there she is, coming on out, merging onto the tracks. Let's get rid of that there. Looking good. Got a little bit of uphill climb coming out of the depot. I kind of like how it just appears, you know. So of course it's going to be a while before we get anything moving on here. Although it looks like I just saw it down in Tampa. It looks like there was someone waiting to go on a bus. Got 3 people. Well, if they're there, there's only one place they want to go, and that will be over to the train station. How is... This is my cargo train carrying bricks. How are we doing on the finances? Oh, you are doing... Well, you are doing well, then not well. I think it's just getting you too long to get from one spot to another. But when you do get there, you are making some money. Although it says you're making a negative $256,000, which is not ideal. We do got some passengers down here. They want to go to Tampa, so already that's starting to come into play. Rancho, we got people at the bus stop. New York City, they're all here. I don't know where they want to go, but hopefully they will come up here to that train station. I'm sure they are. I mean, where else would you want to go? Let's see. Where can we get a nice scenic shot of this train coming in? It's going to take a moment. It's got to go through Tampa, but I think watching it come through along the ocean side would be a nice little bit of a view. While we wait, let's skip on over to South Bend. See how things are going. How is this doing? I think we have reached level 1, and now we're on level 2. Think that's how that works? Probably wouldn't be too bad to get another train going to make some more food. What do we got on the platform? We got 18 people on the platform. Now, I want to see what we got for food here. 59 food. Are you guys getting supplied with enough food here in South Bend? Not really. I mean, they are getting food, but not nearly what they require. How's Long Beach doing on food? They are getting bricks up here, though. But they could also use some more food. I already got 2 trains running this. Do you want to set up a 3rd train? Financially, how are you guys doing? 80,000. So, I mean, they are making money. But maybe I need to upgrade the engines. I got 3 trains running on this. I did not know that. I probably did, but I just forgot. And you are the new one in town. You're making quite a bit of money compared to your counterparts. What's the deal there? You got 8 cars. The other 2 only got 7. we may need to address that. We may need to either upgrade. I could upgrade the engine, which would be a pretty penny to do so, and maybe add some more carts to it so they're transporting more grain. Where is our passenger train? I may have already missed it. No, this has got to be it, right? No, that is the bricks coming on back. No, you are arriving. You are arriving in Tampa. Picking up Rachel Evans. Definitely like the way the platforms look like in Transport Fever 2. I think they have released some more footage on Transport Fever 3, which comes out next season, next year. And yeah, we'll be diving into that. Again, I'll probably be playing on this map for the rest of the year. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it is August at this point, so and only one episode per week. Yeah, we'll get a fulfill of Transport Fever 2 before Transport Fever 3 comes out. Oh yeah, we'll get some cross-train action here. So we'll have our cargo going one way, passenger the other. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to swap out some of these engines because they'll reach a faster speed. Faster speed means more cargo being transported. But I would say overall today, not too bad. We got a whole bunch of train tracks thrown down from Tampa all the way down to New York City. Added a passenger train. Got a little more cargo now going to Philadelphia as well. So, yeah. Coming along pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But anyways, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Transport Fever 2. But until then, have a good one.